Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you're doing well out there. Let's get this game all set up and ready to go. This is where you get your virtual answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. It is a fully interactive answer sheet. And when you get to the page, you're going to notice we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you, which includes a team name, an email address, and lastly, you're going to find there's a little drop-down window in which you can let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. If you are in the league, fabulous. So welcome back. It's season 61. If you're not in the league, hi. Thanks for playing tonight. We want you here too. You can play super casually, whatever you are feeling. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics are question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final category of the evening is a picture round. So that, of course, means that the vast majority of the quiz is made up of question and answer style rounds. And here's how that is going to work. I'm going to ask you a question out loud. As I ask the question, it is going to pop up in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning that you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions may have multiple choice options. Others are going to be short answer in their structure. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then click the button that says Submit Answers before your timer runs out. Yes, there is a countdown timer that is going to accompany all of the 10 questions in each of the first 3 rounds. So make sure you always keep an eye out for that pesky 20-second countdown timer, and that you click Submit Answers before it's too late. Let's say you've entered in a response and you want to change it. Please feel free to update your response as long as you have some time left on that timer. And click Submit Answers again so that we have your most up-to-date answers. Additionally, let's say you've spelled something incorrectly on your answer sheet. It's not too big of a deal. I am able to see what you have put as your answers, and I will do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hello, welcome. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your virtual trivia host here this evening. Thank you so much for being here with us. Get yourself signed up for the game by coming to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you'll notice we're looking for a team name, an email address, and then let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. To those of you who are in the league, we are on our 4th week of season 61. After 3 weeks, here is where our top 10 teams stand. In the lead currently, we have 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and rounding out that 10th spot, we've got a tie between Team Cockroach and never mind, don't look at my fancy butthole. Well done to all 3 of those teams. If you want to see a full list of standings for this season, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. And also, reminder, folks, if you're not signed up for the league, it's not too late. Tonight is an excellent time to do so. And all you need to do to get signed up is to click the button that says, yeah, we're in the league. And then suddenly you are, and we'll keep track of your score, just like we are all of these fine folks over here. We're going to get into our first round of the game in just a moment here. Before that, though, let's continue with the structure of this evening's quiz. So we've got those first 3 rounds, those question and answer rounds, behind us. Once we finish those, we're going to conclude the game with a picture round. The picture round is structured a little bit differently than the first 3 topics of the evening, and I'm going to wait until we get there to explain in detail exactly how that picture round is going to work. Before we get to round one, I do have two simple rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by here tonight. Rule number one, the most important rule of trivia: there is no cheating in this game. Please don't look the answers up. It defeats the purpose of what we're doing here tonight. Play fairly, keep it fun for you and for everyone else. Rule number two, don't give away the answers in the chat. Always love hearing from you all in the chat. Let's keep it lively, keep it fun, keep it friendly. Just don't spoil things for other people. Those are the only things I ask of you. And with that, we're going to dive into our first category of the evening. This is your last chance to get signed up for the game before we start with round number one. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, enter in that team name, email address. Let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league. And you are going to be joining these 40 fabulous trivia teams from New York and around the country and around the world. Our first team to join us, we have Team Nidhogg, and our most recent team to get signed up, the Mountaineer. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Let's do it. Our first category of the night, we are talking all about seesaw. See and saw are keywords in this first category. So see, saw, or both will appear in either the question or the answer. Here's number one. Nearly invisible to the naked eye, the insect known as a biting midge is commonly known by what three-part hyphenated name? Biting midges. You can barely see them. They're called no-see-ums. No-see-um is that hyphenated term. A bit of a tricky start to the game, but well done to that 67% of you who got it right. Question number two in this see-saw round. Sawbuck is a nickname historically used for what denomination of U.S. currency? Is it a 1, 5, 10, or $20 bill? That's a sawbuck. They got this nickname because on the back side of old versions of this bill, there were a couple of X shapes which resembled the sawhorses with that X. So it's a $10 bill. X makes sense. So 48% of you knew that a sawbuck is a $10 bill. Question number three. Actress Rhea Seehorn was nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for her role as Kim Wexler on what ABC AMC series? The C in this question coming in the form of her name, Rhea Seahorn. The show is Better Call Saul. Your correct response for number 3. Question number 4. True or false? The third feature length movie to be released in the Saw horror franchise is called Saw 3D. There have been 10 movies in the Saw franchise thus far. The third movie in the Saw franchise was called Saw 3. Saw 3D, yes, was a movie in the franchise, but it's the 7th installment. So false is your correct answer for question number 4. Question 5, fill in the blank. Revived on Broadway in 2023, The Who's Tommy features a song with the refrain, see me, feel me, touch me, blank me. See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. Heal, your correct answer for number 5. It was tricky. 43% of you got it, which was 19 teams here tonight, while 13 teams put here with an R, which is close, but I'm sorry, not correct. Question 6. A seesaw or teeter-totter is an example of which of the 6 classical simple machines as defined by Renaissance scientists? A seesaw or teeter-totter, an example of a lever. A lever, your correct answer for number 6. Loved a seesaw. On the other hand, it hurts so badly if somebody gets off the other end too soon or intentionally too soon. The worst. Question 7. Diamante Harper is the given name of what best friend and my type rapper who happens to be the niece of MC Hammer? If you remember the theme for the round, hopefully that helped you out here. That rapper is Sweetie. Sweetie, your correct answer, spelled S-A-W, Weedy. 38%, a toughie. Three more questions in round one. The 2024 movie I Saw the TV Glow features references to what 90s Nickelodeon series, including cameos by the stars Michael C. Morona and Danny Tamborelli, who played the title TV brothers. Loved this show. I haven't seen it in years. Hope it holds up. It was so weird and cool. That show is Pete and Pete. Pete and Pete pop up in I Saw the TV Glow, which is a very unsettling movie. Also, would you believe that appearing on the TV show Pete and Pete as the character Phil Hickle, their friend Ellen's father, is none other than our theme for this season? You have just been
How do you do, fellow
Buscemi, to Steve Buscemi, star of Pete and Pete. Our next question in round number one. Here's number 9. What 2014 novel by Anthony Doerr, set during World War II, that was adapted into a 2023 Netflix miniseries, won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction? This one happened to be my hint of the night over on Instagram. If you follow me at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that at some point this evening, the Pulitzer Prize winning book, All the Light We Cannot See, would be coming up. It looks as though quite a few of you do follow me on Instagram or are familiar with this award winning novel or TV series. If you don't follow me already, at Trivia Meredith is the place to look. I give you a hint every single time that I bring you a new quiz, and the next one coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. That is going to be February, everybody. We're getting into a new month here, February 5th at 8 o'clock. See you next week. And don't forget, give me a follow. I'll help out your score the next time you play. We are on to our final question in round number 1. Here it is, number 10. The 2022 film See How They Run centers around the 100th performance of what Agatha Christie mystery play in London? A play that holds the record as the longest run of any play in the world. see how they run centers around the 100th performance of The Mousetrap. Is that longest running play in history. Well done. 44% of you got that right. And that does bring us to the end of our first category of the evening. Let's check in with our standings for our top teams here. Currently, big tie in seventh place with 7 points between Gravy Talk, Jewel Hand Luke, the Rubber Yolks, Why Not Zoidberg, Jive Turkeys, Team 578. In sixth place with 8 points, can't agree on a name, and tied in second with 9 points, the Mountaineer, We Drink and We Know Things, 17 and 69, as well as the Teutonic Titwillows. And in the lead with a perfect score, 10 for 10 thus far, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Round 2 coming your way in just a moment. First, did you know we host private events if you're looking for a way to celebrate a corporate gathering or something personal like a birthday party? We would love to be a part of it. So we can customize the content specifically to your interests. And you can reach out to me directly, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com, and we will get this conversation going to put together the perfect game just for you. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. Round 2 is in the category of all 5 vowels. Every correct answer in this round must contain A-E-I-O-U in order for you to get a point. A-E-I-O-U must be in your answer. The vowels can be used more than once, must be used at least once. Here's your first question. What national park in the Sierra Nevada mountains is home to General Sherman, the largest tree on Earth by volume? It's wild to think that this single word fits in all of the vowels. You don't even need to write national park. If you did, though, icing on the cake. It's Sequoia National Park. 84% of you got that one right. Question 2. What British Netflix comedy drama series set in the fictional town of Moordale stars Asa Butterfield as a teen offering intimacy advice to his classmates? Your correct answer for number 2, that series is called Sex Education. Education has A-E-I-O-U right there. Question 3. What longtime goaltender for the New Jersey Devils is the NHL's all-time regular season leader in wins, losses, shutouts, and games played? The hockey player who holds all of those superlatives is Martin Brodeur. Martin Brodeur. Tough one. Well done. 36% of you know your NHL players. Question number 4. The lyrics to what Elvis Presley song mention a Los Angeles musician named Shifty Henry and the criminal mob called the Purple Gang? If you didn't know it, hopefully you pieced it together based on the fact that it was about a criminal gang and a shifty guy named Henry. It's Jailhouse Rock. AEIOU right there in Jailhouse. Our next question, number 5. What southeastern African country borders Tanzania, Malawi, Zambia, Zimbabwe, South Africa, and Eswatini? That Southeast African country is Mozambique. Mozambique contains all of the vowels. Question number 6. Named for an American nuclear chemist, what element in the periodic table is represented by the symbol Sg? That American nuclear chemist is Seaborg, leading to the name Seaborgium. Seaborgium is Sg on the periodic table of elements. 41% pulled off a correct answer there. We've got 4 more questions in this contains all the vowels themed round. Rue, Lexi, and Fezco are characters on what HBO series created by Sam Levinson? That TV series title that contains all of the vowels is Euphoria. Euphoria. Three more questions. Here is number 8. Named one of Time Magazine's most influential people in 2010 was what author of The Hunger Games? Some of you coming up with other names that do, in fact, have all of the vowels in them, but are not the correct answer. One team put Henry David Thoreau, which, wow, yes. But sorry, no, it's Suzanne Collins. Suzanne Collins wrote The Hunger Games. Question number 9. Jim Henson, Bob Hope, and Fred Astaire all died from what inflammatory condition involving fluid buildup in the air sacs of the lungs? That condition, often caused by an infection, is better known as pneumonia. Pneumonia, your correct answer for number 9. And our final question in round number 2, all 5 vowels. Here it is, number 10. What actress won a Golden Globe and was nominated for 3 Primetime Emmy Awards for her portrayal of Nancy Botwin from 2005 to 2012? The TV series featuring the character Nancy Botwin is Weeds, and the actress is Mary Louise Parker. Mary Louise Parker. Tough. Well done. 39% of you coming in with a correct answer for number 10, which brings us to the end of round number 2 and the halfway point of this evening's game. Our top teams at this point, we've got a tie in 6th place with 16 points. We Drink We Know Things 12. Gravy Talk, the Rubber Yolks, team 578 in 5th with 17. Can't agree on a name. Tied in 2nd with 19 points, the Mountaineer and We Drink We Know Things 69, as well as We Drink We Know Things 17. And in the lead with a perfect score, 20 for 20, we've got 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Round 3 this evening is in the category of Washing up. Washing up is our topic. We're talking about the word wash, washing, as well as clean things, cleaning products, anything associated with cleanliness. Let's do it. Round three, question one. One of the earliest films written by filmmaker Joel Schumacher was the 1976 ensemble comedy Car Wash, which featured several comedians such as George Carlin as a taxi driver and what comic as an evangelist named Daddy Rich. The movie Car Wash featured George Carlin as well as Richard Pryor is your correct answer, playing Daddy Rich. 67% of you got it right. Question two. Alan Tudyk played Hoban Washburn, the pilot of the Serenity spaceship, in what short-lived sci-fi series that premiered in 2002 and starred Nathan Fillion as the ship's captain? Your correct answer for number two, that series, is Firefly. Well done. You remember it, 70% of you. Question three. I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair is a song performed by Nellie Forbush, a nurse in the US Navy, in what Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, based on a work by author James Michener? I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair is from South Pacific. Your correct answer for number three, South Pacific. Question number four, washing up our topic. In baseball, a batting lineup consists of 9 players, with the batter appearing at what position in the order being traditionally labeled as the cleanup hitter? Which position of hitter is the cleanup hitter? In a 9-person batting lineup, the cleanup hitter is the fourth person up to bat. Fourth. Oh my goodness. For the first time this evening, every single team who submitted got the right answer. We have a social on our hands. Congratulations. We did it, everybody. Our next question in round number 3. What title character of an 1876 book is tasked by Aunt Polly to whitewash a fence as punishment, but ends up tricking other young children to paint the fence for him and even getting them to pay him a fee for doing the job? Your correct answer for number 5, that character who was meant to whitewash the fence, was Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer. Question number 6. Located in the city of Bath, the Roman baths in present day England were constructed at some point between 60 and 70 AD, most likely during the reign of what Roman emperor that succeeded Claudius in 52 AD and ruled until his death in 68 AD? The baths in Bath, England, likely built during the reign of Nero, is your answer for number 6. Our toughest question of the night thus far, with just 24% of you getting it correct. Question 7. What brand of paper towel has used the slogan, "The quicker picker upper"? The quicker picker upper is Bounty. Bounty, your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. True or false? As of August 2024, the USDA recommends washing raw poultry before cooking. Oh, hey, everybody. We're back. Your correct answer for number 8 is false. Don't wash your raw chicken. Don't do it. Apparently, you can get off some surface things, but then it might get all over your counter, making for a worse situation. So, the USDA, as of last year, said don't do it. Number 9. What British surgeon was a pioneer in antiseptic cleaning in the 19th century that led to the standard practice of sterilization in order to prevent infection during surgery? A brand of antiseptic mouthwash still in production is named for this surgeon. The British surgeon for whom an antiseptic mouthwash is named to this day, it's Joseph Lister. Lister as in Listerine. And we are on to our final question in round number 3. Let's do it. Round 3, question number 10. Named for an aquatic phenomenon found in nature, what household appliance corporation founded in 1911 that originally specialized in clothes washers acquired the washing machine company Maytag in 2006? Dante has a lot to say tonight, everyone. I don't know what he thinks he hears, but there's nothing there. A ghost, maybe. Your correct answer for number 10 is Whirlpool. Whirlpool bought Maytag. Let's check in with our standings, everybody. We are on to our final round of the game. Let's see what's going on before we get to round number 4. Just a sec. Okay. Our top teams, 3 rounds into the game. We have a tie in 6th place with 25 points. Why not Zoidberg? Can't agree on a name. Jive Turkeys, Team 578, and Gravy Talk, as well as the Mountaineer. Tied in 2nd with 29. We Drink We Know Things, 17 and 69. And in the lead with a perfect score, 30 for 30, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It all comes down to this final category of the night, the picture round, which this evening is in the category of turning 10 in 2025. In this round, you are going to see 10 stills from movies that came out 10 years ago. Your goal is to identify each movie for 1 point. On your answer sheet, you're going to see all 10 images laid out next to each other. Inside of each image is a number from 1 through 10, Enter in the name of the movie on the corresponding numbered blank. So, yes, order is important in this round. Y'all are going to have 5 minutes to work on this round. Then we'll see how you did and move on to our final question of the night, the tiebreaker question to close out the game. Best of luck, everybody. Please name these 10 movies that came out 10 years ago. We are halfway through the picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. Looking for the names of these 10 movies. See you back here in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Remember to submit your answers. If you haven't done so already, kindly submit your answers. Your countdown timer starting in just a moment. I've got some answers for you all from this picture round movies that came out in 2015. So 10 years ago. Image number one, that is a still from Mad Max Fury Road. Image number two is The Martian. Number three is Jurassic World. Image number four is Room. Image number five is Brooklyn. Image number six, that is a still from Ex Machina. Image number seven is a still from Straight Outta Compton. Number eight, that is Anomalisa. Image number nine is The Hateful Eight. And image number 10 is Spotlight. So let's see how you did in this round. The trickiest one of the picture round was Anomalisa, with just 30% of you getting it right. And the easiest one, Jurassic World. Actually, no. Jurassic World had 80%, while The Martian had 83% of you getting that one correct. I've got a tiebreaker question for you all. Your goal here is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. You can guess over or under. In the event that you are part of a tie here tonight, whoever is closest to the correct number is going to break that tie. Here's your question. How many total Oscar nominations did all of the movies in the picture round earn combined? How many Oscar nominations? Memorize them real quick. They're going away. If your team finished in the top 15 or so teams here this evening, we will post the results of this tiebreaker over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what ended up happening there. Reminder, everybody, our next game coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here Wednesday, the 5th of February at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. How many total Oscar nominations did the 10 movies in the picture round earn in total? Let's run through it here. Image number one, Mad Max, 10. The Martian, 7. Jurassic World, 0. Room, 4. Brooklyn, 3. Ex Machina, 2. Straight Outta Compton, 1. Anomalisa, 1. The Hateful Eight, 3. And Spotlight, 6, for a total of 37 nominations. 37, your correct answer to that tiebreaker question. Let's see what happened here tonight with our scores and head on over to the winner's circle. Congrats to our top teams. Finishing in a tie for 18th place with 29 points, we have Art Vandalay, Jewel Hand Luke, Michetti, Team Cockroach, The Next Incantation, Swearwolves, Chi-Chi's Forever, Winning is Overrated, and Team Cockroach. Tied in 14th with 30 points, the Poochiest Nando, the Teutonic Titwillows, Uma Thermos, And the Oslo condition in a tie for 12th with 31. Can't agree on a name and jive turkeys in 11th with 32 points. Team Nidhogg in 10th place with 33. Why not Zoidberg? Tied in 7th with 34. We Drink and We Know Things 12. The Rubber Yolks and Team 578. In 6th place with 35. Team 570. 8, tied in 4th with 36, Gravy Talk and the Mountaineer. And we have a 3-way tie for the lead with 39 out of a possible 40 points. Congrats go to We Drink and We Know Things 69, We Drink and We Know Things 17, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thank you all so much for playing with me here tonight. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's quiz. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible, and thank you, Mur, for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. It's been a pleasure hosting for you all, and hope very much to see you next week. Good night, everybody.